has been dominated by that Paul Miller Racing Lamborghini.
Well, they're on the pole last year, and with Dion Van Malka, they're on the pole again with Madison Snow, and they've led every single session here, Greg. They're coming off a couple of weeks ago, Road Atlanta. They continue to learn what this Lamborghini can provide them, and I tell you what, here with Madison Snow, both really on top form here. Good, strong outing, but they're being chased hard right now by one of those Stevenson Audis with Matt Bell behind the wheel of the number 9.
Yeah, his best qualifying run of the season. Wait for that one. Interesting, when you looked at that Continental Tire starting grid, you know, a track suiting a certain platform.
Ripping up quickly, but offline, you better look out. And the grass is not always greener. We had a deluge here yesterday, and if you go off, there's going to be a long slide on that wet turf.
Madison Snow, as Cal mentioned, where that car has been in every session this weekend, out front and leading.
But I think, Brian, it's more nerve-wracking sitting here watching them being in the car, is it? Madison is running so well in the Lambo, the car seems suited to the track.
Yeah, so far it's been good. I mean, he's put in a great stint up to point. So, you know, we have a little bit of deficiency in fuel time right now. So he's on full attack, trying to open the gap as much as he possibly can. We think if they're kind of within 7 seconds, then it's too close to get the pit stop done. So kind of sent him on a tear, and he's doing great.
Speaking of talent, we're watching Madison Snow here. Remember, when they pitted, it was, what, about 48 minutes?
Right.
And as it turns out, they certainly could have done the driver change. They didn't. Why?
Because Madison's got pace. He's got the fastest lap of the race right now. So what I think it allows them to do is put a very fresh Brian Sellers in to finish this deal out of it. Suddenly you're doing a double stint. You've got someone else who's on a stingle at the end. That could then become a factor. It's like having tires that are not really strong.
Yeah, absolutely hit their marks perfectly. They have no room for mistake now. What an excellent drive by Madison. So he's getting out a very anxious and ready to drive hard. It's Brian Sellers he's jumping in the car. He has to have a seat insert. Obviously Madison about 6 foot, Brian not quite so. So it takes a little longer for the driver change. They're taking a tear off the front windshield, and they're now waiting on fuel. This car, they cannot mess up this pit stop. It has to be like clockwork.
Yeah, continues to lead over Mueller with Fisichella now is back on board the 62. So they've done the driver's switch. Sellers, Aschenbach, and Lally, 1, 2, 3 in GTD. Here's the battle in GTD, Cal.
It is Brian Sellers and Snow bring it home for Paul Miller Racing's first victory on the year. There's Paul. What a weekend for that group. Dominant performance.